Sansha Dam stores 181 meters high, 1,355 meters wide, and 390.3 billion cubic meters of water. Please note that the simulator in the video is just a prediction. After collapse, it forms a huge stream of water at a height of 100 meters and hits the downstream, which becomes a stream of water reaching 100 kilometers per hour because the waterways cannot be dispersed by narrow canyons. By Yichang, the 50 kilometers long section was reached in 30 minutes, and the stream quickly destroyed the Geju Dam and covered the city center. At this point, the water stream 20 meters high and 70 kilometers per hour swallows a Shanxi. In 5 hours, the water level in Yichang City reaches 10 meters. The flood continues down the canyon past Yichang City. Floodwaters flood the city at a speed of 60 km per hour, 15 to 20 meters h. After a while, after hitting the city of Jeju, the flood reached the open plains by cutting through the mountains. Floods spread widely in the form of fans, and the affected areas are greatly increased. The flood will cause the altitude to be reduced to less than 8 meters and the flow rate to be less than 25 kilometers, but the flow rate of the main canyon on the Yangtze River will still remain at 35 kilometers per hour. The floods hit the city of Jinju, and some reach Wuhan along the main canyon. It's 350 kilometers from the Sansha to Yuyang, but we'll be there in 5 hours after the dam collapse. The Tongting Lake near Yuyang has a total capacity of 22 billion cubic meters, and without floods, it acts as a big buffer. Yuyang City is filled up to 5 meters with water and does not submerge for a long time due to the buffering effect of the Tongting Lake. Flood streams continue to push eastward downstream, reducing the amount of water. The total capacity of the Hong Lake is 16 billion cubic meters. The distance from the Sansha to Wuhan is 710 hours after the dam collapse. We reach infinity. Wuhan City is located between 18 and 40 meters above sea level, and the flood level is about 7 meters. The center of Wuhan will not suffer much damage, and the depth of the water is 5 meters. However, the flood passes through Wuhan and the waterway narrows, making it slow, and the flood of Wuhan City does not fall out easily. Doping Mountain and Li Mountain in the front form a narrow waterway that collects streams of water and rises to 6 to 8 meters. The flood will pass through a narrow waterway and rise in altitude and velocity. The distance from the Sansha to the Oral is 1,000 kilometers, and the stream reaches 15 hours after the collapse of the Sansha Dam. Zhejiang City has a lot of lakes, but it has a mountain-backed pylons, so the water in the center of Oral City is filled up to 7 meters, and does not drain easily. The Poyam Lake has a total capacity of 30 billion cubic meters, and can usually store some rainwater. The flood reaches a large area and penetrates into each lake, but the distance from the Sansha to Nanjing is 1,500 kilometers. Flood will be there in 24 hours after the collapse. When the flood reaches the southern part of the country, the stream will weaken without much damage, but in the event of a major flood, the safety of the southern part of the China is not guaranteed. This video shows the potential flood-prone cities along the Yangtze River, based on the assumption that each flood is somewhat full before the rainy season. The flood damage in the Yangtze River basin alone is estimated at 71.85 million. The Sansha Dam is in a situation where it will collapse due to heavy damage during the rainy season.